Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today it's finally winter weather here. So if I'm shivering, it's because I'm cold. So today is February 9th. 4 days after I finished my second WIPGO goal for February. Which I'm really excited about. So just to recap, January's numbers were 11 and 20, and I had to do 1100 stitches and 2000 stitches for the numbers. In February, I had to do 700 stitches and 800 stitches for the numbers that were called 7 and 8, and I did them. But before I show you guys, I did end up stitching a little bit more after I finished it, maybe like a diagonal, one diagonal, and I really love that. Okay, so, there we go. Okay, so, this is you can see here the bottom of the diagonal that I finished, with the WIPGO. I'm almost done with this one. And it is half seal and a lot of white and half golem with a lot of, I guess it's green. Number 471. I finished it yesterday and I moved on to another color. And now I have like a few stitches up here to finish. And there's going to be a picture here of, or maybe it already vanished, of what it looked like before I started the WIPGO for February at all. So yay! I got them both done in one. That's awesome. In the writing process, I talked about the current WIP that I have, about the selection inspired. It's called The Screening. I have 4 chapters edited and well chaptered. Now the editing, it's mostly changing the tenses, the time in which it happens from past tense to present tense. So yeah, I really hate doing that, but past tense just doesn't work for me anymore, and I do want to keep writing that. So I have to turn it into present tense first. Otherwise, it's just going to be weird reading 27 pages on Word with past tense, and then it's like a few chapters. It's at least 5 chapters. And then moving on to present tense in seemingly the middle of nowhere. Because again, they were in the middle of their second date when I stopped writing it, when I took a break. So yeah, it doesn't work at all. So I need to change the tenses before I actually write anything else. Also, it's late morning, and all of this is light from outside. I did talk about plans last time, and I changed them since. So because I'm really close to halfway on the Pokemon piece, I'm at 46.68% at the moment. And I do want to get to the diagonals on the other WIPs that I currently have, not including the Disney one. I'm going to change my plans. I am going to get to 50% on Pokemon, and then do 1 diagonal per piece. So 1 diagonal on Pokemon, 1 diagonal on the Fox family, 1 diagonal on Winx, and back like a cycle. And at the same time, I am going to do the gridding for the mural, for the My Little Pony piece, I'm going to be doing one diagonal for Pokemon, one diagonal for Fox, one diagonal for Winx, and then grid one of the remaining 14 princesses, and then grid for like a day or two on MOP, and then one diagonal on Pokemon, one diagonal on this way, all the way until all 14 princesses and the My Little Pony piece are fully gridded. And then I'm going to start doing the actual stitching. So, it will be diagonals, almost everything. The MLP will be included in the diagonal rotation, and the princesses, since I'm stitching them individually, I'm gonna do cross country because it's faster for me. Well, in the Disney princesses, when I tried it on bigger pieces with more confetti, it didn't work. So just the Disney princesses are going to be cross country, and I'm gonna do one color per princess. I'm going to work by princess. So it will be one color, and then back to the diagonal rotation, and then back to another color, diagonal rotation. It's going to be the rotation. It's just not going to be a diagonal like the rest of them. It's going to be one color. Then when I finish one princess, I'll move on to the next, and it's going to be the same thing. And, yeah, that is actually the plan on going on with the stitching. So obviously I'm gonna have a lot of catching up to do with the diagonals, with Fox and with Winx, because I kind of stitched all over the place. So it's going to be partial diagonals at the beginning at least, but it can work. I have faith in it, and it's gonna go great. I believe that. Problem is, I'm using this frame for all three, and I kind of broke it here. So I might have to grab the longer dowel, I guess, and use that instead. But, until I figure out a way to fix this one. But I mean, it works. It works. So let's see. I have my notes. I did stitch progress with Go Update. I updated you about the screening. I didn't do any new whips. And I talked about the new edition of the plants. Okay, so next time I update, I will have more whips to show. And I'm gonna try to film on Sundays. Or Saturdays, depending on when I have time. One of the two. And, it's definitely gonna have more progress. I'm definitely gonna have more progress for you guys next time. Also next time, there might not be this white blob of stash, and you're gonna be able to see what's underneath that. And I know my room's a bit of a mess, but it works for me. So I'm just going to keep it that way. It's like the chaos theory, I know where everything goes. I know where everything is, because it's so chaotic. It's weird, but it works. So yeah, let me know what you're working on right now. Let me know what you thought of the video, and I'll see you next time. So keep on stitching. Keep on reading and keep on writing, and I'll be with you next week.